Paladins. Look, I can explain. Clerics and Crushers. You're getting 3 spears and a half nightmare? We only getting 2 weapons. Breakers. I'm also a breaker. 2 weapons? I'm only getting 1. Sorcerers and Minstrels. You guys are getting weapons? Hey guys, ThatTanna here with another SINoALICE video. Okay, today we have a major update, like as per every 2 weeks or so. Seems like every 2 weeks we have a major update. So this week we have NieR RepliCant update right after the NieR Automata collaboration ends. Okay, so these are all the new stuff right here. There's a ton of new stuff. And as usual, let's head over to the notice and check things out to have an overview of what's happening this week. So on top of the new collaboration, we also have Gran Colo coming up this weekend. Okay, let's start by looking at the maintenance completion. So in summary, these are the stuff that is available today. Just only today we have all these new stuff. Okay, the first one is Kaine or Kaine. I think I'm gonna call her Kaine. Kind of suits her more, I think. Okay, her new banner is up. Okay, featuring Kaine. Okay, and then the new farming event right after the new Automata one is Dreams Under Missing Pages. This is our new farming event, which will farm for medals and whatnot. And this is a new paid package, so you can check him out. Boy NieR is actually a sorcerer. And then Gran Colo NieR, okay, this is a big one. A lot of guilds are actually looking forward to this. And then more packages and a new banner featuring Ibarra Paladin. And then there's a shooting gallery. I'm gonna go into all these later. And this is the new Conquest, Dragon of the Depths. And finally the maintenance, which already done like today. So since the update is live, we can safely look at all the things that is finalized, and that is confirmed. So there's no if and whatnot. Okay, so let's head over to I want to cover the Gran Colo one first. If you have not watched my Colo guide, please check it out. Link in the comments or description below. Okay, so the registration started yesterday. It's gonna be ongoing until the 8th. So we have like 2 more days or so before the registration close. The real thing will start on Singapore's National Day on the August 9th. Everyone will be focusing on the Colosseum while some of the players might be distracted with the fireworks. Get what I mean? Our fireworks isn't exactly that grand, but fireworks is fireworks. Okay, so Gran Colo. Okay, really important stuff. Grand medals. This will be able to exchange for the half nightmare, which everyone is gonna aim for. And if your guild is half decent, I will believe that you have a pretty good chance to actually get her. At least half nightmare. In the medal shop, she costs 50 medals. I'm gonna cover this briefly in a while. There's a new infinity weapon, which you can actually use materials to evolve it endlessly. You can keep evolving, I don't know how many stars, but that's what it says. And other weapons. So at least half nightmare, okay, it's a special class that has specific weapon affinitation. So for at least half nightmare, we're gonna see a specialty weapon is gonna be pole arm. Pole arm skill effect is gonna increase by 30%. That's quite a lot. And on the downside, heavy and projectile is gonna decrease by 75%. Okay, blade is unaffected. As mentioned, infinity weapons you can evolve unlimited times. Okay, which require special evo mats, which can be exchanged in the Gran Colo shop. Okay, so far there's only blade and staff, so that's that. Other weapons gonna wait for new Gran Colo. Okay, so there's actually 3 leagues: League 1, League 2, League 3. So we're gonna start from League 3, and it's gonna start climbing League 2 and League 1, etc. So it depending on how strong or how rich your guild is. So depending on how coordinated as well. Obviously, there's a lot of factors involving strategy, money, and RNG as well. Time slot are decided from guild battling during a certain time in the finals. Okay, overall rankings are tied to ranking rewards. Okay, let's head over to the Gran Colo. Okay, if you look at how to play, they actually have a lot of information, really important information. They actually explain to you what's going on in the Gran Colo, which I will not go into details. This is not a Gran Colo guide. And then importantly, the rewards. You'll be able to get all these rewards right here. Okay, and finals you actually get win or lose, you still get 10 medals. So to be safe, okay, right all the way at the bottom is actually only 5 medals. And to be safe, you gotta climb to 2005 rank to get 75 medals. Okay, I believe the rewards might be different from the different servers. I'm actually in Asia right now, so these are what we are gonna be aiming for these ranks. So maybe in Asia we have a smaller player base, so I don't know. So let's see how it goes. Okay, next up, I wanna be talking about the banner itself. Okay, so this is a 5-step summon and then the guaranteed SR weapon at the end. Okay, so the first one is gonna cost you 150 crystals. So this is the details of the banner. They actually explain to you what is a step grimoire. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step and then guaranteed. SR guaranteed. I don't believe that Kaine is not actually a guaranteed summon because it's shared with a beast curse. which is actually a great weapon. So I personally think this is a banner definitely worth summoning for, which I will cover in the next video, you know, for should you summon. But spoiler alert, it's definitely worth summon for Kaine and Beast Curse. Okay, for King's Sword, the ability is pretty standard, but the Colo support is actually second to Dauntless Courage, which is a great support skill. Replenish magic, reducing SP cost for commands. So this actually stacks, and you know, the more this triggers, the less SP cost you do, the less time you spend, you know, replenishing your SP. And then we have Beast Curse. They just really cover really quickly. They have Dauntless Courage too. The ability itself is okay, pretty standard, but it's Dauntless Courage, so this is a great weapon to have. Along with these two featured units, Halua Head, a Mage Orb, is actually here. This, I don't know why is it here. And then Devola and Popola Staff, this is great for a Cleric. Okay, recovery support too. This is probably one of the best stuff we have in global right now. They slightly restore HP to 2, not 1. So 2 and recovery support. So this might be the best healing stuff in the game right now. And on top of that, I want to cover quickly that as usual, if you put for the SR weapons, you're gonna get extra tickets, you know, 1.2 times, which is 20% more. And if you manage to limit break them, each will give you 30% and 40%, you know, at 4 limit break. Okay, and of course there's expiry date for the medals. There's medal exchange. Okay, let's look at the medal exchange real quick. Okay, so this is for the replicant medal for sparking 1005. As usual, it's the same stuff. So I'm not going to cover into details, but these are the stuff available. And then next up, we have Ibarra's banner. Okay, Taunt Knight. Okay, Ibarra, aka Sleeping Beauty. In her banner itself, okay, Ibarra is red up, diluted with all these other weapons as well. Okay, note that there's actually SR summons here as well. I'm not sure why they released her together with the NieR RepliCant. It's probably like a distraction, but I believe most of your crystals are gonna go into the NieR RepliCant banner instead, since there's guaranteed SR. Okay, and it's a step 5 summons. Okay, so I'm not gonna go into details for this. I personally think this is not a bad banner. It's just come at the wrong time, and it's non-limited. So it's priority goes to this one, Kaine, right here, especially for DPS. I do believe that they have a part 2, probably the same thing as this one. So this period, 6 days left. So end of the 6 days, so next week we will probably get the second half of the banner, which will feature Devola and Popolas, and probably Halua Head as well. These two will be the radar for next week. I don't think it's announced yet, but I do believe this one is gonna be happening. But if it doesn't, then I don't know, guys. Okay, then next we're gonna be talking about the Dreams Under the Missing Pages. Okay, details. Event already started. It's gonna last about 2 weeks. Okay, so as usual, the farming event is gonna last 2 weeks, and then we'll get shooting gallery tickets, which are actually gacha tickets. Okay, acquired clearing stages, drop rewards. If you open up the game, you probably already know that you have Young NieR Paladin as a gift. Okay, it's a free stat stakes, already level 8 to 8. And then in the shooting gallery, you can actually get all these prizes. Okay, which is more S weapons. Too bad it's not SR weapons, but you know, still great. Okay, special ticket weapons available. Okay, all this stuff. Okay, since it's rather news-ish, it's not a guide video, I'm not gonna go into really detailed. So basically, you're gonna get tickets, gacha tickets to summon, you know, prizes, and the reward list as follows. Okay, grand prize, you're gonna get upgrade materials. To this show pierce, you're gonna get 3 times 20 crystals. These are all the prizes, which is basically a lot of materials. These are actually pretty great. I mean, it's free, so-called free, you know, using the farmable currency, and you get a lot of evo mats, leveling mats, and weapons, armor itself as well. Again, I'm not gonna go into like super details, okay, shade types. Okay, and then I wanna let's quickly talk on this. The new paid package is actually featuring Boy NieR, which is a sorcerer. It comes with a grimoire wise. It costs $35. This is Sing dollars, so it should be different in USD, probably like $25 or something like that. Okay, so you can actually purchase this. The rest of the materials are still here. And one thing that I want to talk about, but it's not here yet, so I'm just gonna use this, which is the Dragon of the Depths. I actually did a few runs earlier, you know, just run auto on stage 1 just to get the crystals. Okay, as usual, we have 1 crystals per clear, so run 20 times to get 20 crystals. Definitely worth doing, and a chance to drop the Fafnir, which is a dragon. So not going to go into details of this. This is a SR Nightmare. With these skills, greatly increases effectiveness of ally fire skills. Okay, this is definitely a niche SR summon as well, but it's definitely great to have, you know, in case you need it for certain stages that requires fire skills. You know, those wind stages that require fire skills. It's definitely good to farm for. Okay, one thing to note that the recommended character use is actually Little Mermaid. So bring Little Mermaid to clear the stage. Do I actually have Little Mermaid? I think I only have one. Little Mermaid. Oh, I actually have two. Breaker and Ghana. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, a lot of waifu to collect. Okay, a lot of waifu to collect. And I think that's about it. This is just a basic coverage of the event for today. And it's already taking quite a while, a lot of time. So imagine I go into details for that. I hope you guys have a rough idea of what's going on this week. I'll be covering more videos in the next few days. I'll try to actually do this ASAP. Okay, I really want to get her. So maybe I'm gonna work on this video next. So that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more SINoALICE content. I'm gonna be pulling that in the next video in the should you pull. Again, you should pull if you are DPS. I'll probably wait if you are a healer. You might be able to get the step 5 for the Devola Popola healing stuff, okay? But don't quote me on that. I am not really 100% sure if that is coming next week, but that's a risk. If I'm a healer, I'm definitely gonna wait for next week instead of pulling for this banner. It doesn't have anything to do with me as a healer, okay? But I'm a breaker, so this is a must-have. And of course, this is waifu. And give me a thumbs up and comment below what do you think of this surge of events every 2 weeks. I mean, there's actually a lot of stuff going on, so I'm really liking it so far. Every 2 weeks they burst a lot of stuff, and then you can get a lot, you get to do a lot of stuff as well. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.